You have to feel a little bit sorry for AT&T. When it won rights to the first iPhone back in 2007, no one was quite sure just how popular it would turn out to be or how much stress it would end up placing on AT&T's network. The result has been that for more than 3 years now, U.S. iPhone users have been largely torn between delight at their cool new gadget and a desire to hurl it into New York Harbor, San Francisco Bay, or some other handy body of water because of its difficulty in making and completing telephone calls. Now the iPhone has finally showed up on the Verizon network, and for most intents and purposes, it's a much more satisfying experience. I've been using the Verizon iPhone 4 for about a week now, and it has yet to drop a call. That's a sharp contrast with AT&T, whose difficulties have made it the butt of jokes like Jon Stewart's recent rant on Comedy Central's Daily Show. The two phones seem more comparable in their ability to connect to the internet. I found no clear pattern as to which was faster in terms of Google searches, loading web pages, or running apps. Neither phone, by the way, uses the new faster 4G networks that carriers are beginning to roll out. Physically, the two phones are nearly identical with the same dimensions, display, and user interface. The biggest difference is that the mute switch is ever so slightly lower on the Verizon hardware, meaning that some existing cases may not fit quite right. The Verizon phone offers one useful new extra cost feature, Personal Hotspot, which lets you share the iPhone's data connection via Wi-Fi with up to 5 other devices. On the other hand, the technology Verizon uses means you can't talk and access the 3G data network at the same time. So you can't, for instance, check movie times while you're on a call with a friend. And because Verizon's technology isn't as widely used as AT&T's internationally, it may not be as good a choice if you travel overseas a lot. But boy, it's nice to be able to, talk. I've been able to conduct a 30-minute call from a moving car without interruption, something that's almost impossible where I live on an AT&T phone. And so far, every call I've placed from the Verizon phone has gone through. Now, all this doesn't mean that the decision between Verizon and AT&T is a slam dunk, or that AT&T users necessarily ought to switch to Verizon. The AT&T phone is superior in a couple important respects, and you may have better voice service where you are than I do where I am. Still, what it does mean is that current and potential iPhone buyers in the U.S. finally have a real choice, and that's a very good thing. For Bloomberg News and Business Week, I'm Rich Jaroslovsky.